So will you rebuild here, or will you move
Damn
somewhere?
right. I'm not a quitter. I'm a fighter. I hang in there. You know, I fought for my country. I fought for this. When I was in Vietnam, this is my dream, get back in the foothills of California. My family roots are here. Not at this place, but California in the foothills. And there's no reason to leave. This is the best damn state in the country.
The fire doesn't scare you at all.
Fire scares the hell out of me. You'd be a damn idiot if it didn't. My God. So it's just a matter of picking up, cleaning up, and getting something back together. And the only thing I had a really emotional tie to my relatives is in the town of El Dorado, the Hill family, when I visited them before I went in the Army. And
Last time it went so nicely.
I swear to God, I've never been past my property line in public.
Part of our stuff. If people come up here, then they're going to start.
Oh, yeah.
You know that. And just give me a call, because we're going to be up here, next week after, just driving around,
All right.
looking for these unscrupulous guys, because you guys already went through a lot. You don't need to be.
Well, if I get a name or a card, I'll pass it on to you.
Absolutely, and we'll come up and take care of that for you, just so you can concentrate on what you got to do and not have to worry about constantly looking over your shoulder to see if somebody wants to come sift through your junk.
Well,
Just,
like I say, they're going to be hard pressed to get on.
yeah, I know.
Devastating.
What will you do now? What is your thought now as far as?
Well, Saturday,
process?
insurance is providing us with a travel trailer. I'll be picking up a generator, and next week I'll get somebody to take care of the well and back in business. We lived up here 10 years on generators before power came in. I'm a disabled veteran, and I've been saving my money. My tractor wasn't burned.
Huh.
So I've got a tractor, a 16-foot utility trailer to handle taking stuff in and out, and be soldiering on and taking care of business.
So will you try to do some of your own debris removal?
And I'm related to the Hill family too, from El Dorado, and
Been here a long time.
just a shame.
Yeah.
And it looks like the
What-
place has been hit by napalm.
It does.
Yeah, it's an anti-burnout area. What all was part of your structure? What did you have up here?
I had a home,
Okay, was it a one-story, two-story?
one story, a
One-story
modular,
home. Okay.
and I had my goats, garden, a barn, and a storage shed, and the well house. And of course, when the fire hit the well house, the pump went down. So I'm going to have to get somebody to try and retrieve that and put another one in.
Okay, so we're talking well drilling as far.
Well, he was a Navy medic with the first Marines, Guadalcanal. I come from a veteran family.
Yeah.
My flags are still here.
Oh my
It's
goodness.
awesome.
It sure is.
And across the road, I had one time a playhouse for my kids when they were growing up. And I have a mausoleum that has the ashes of my parents and my murdered son,
Oh dear.
and that survived.
Oh, good.
A gold $5
It was mounted onto a
necklace.
necklace. Contractor State License Board, with its consumer protection element,
has a SWIFT team. That's a statewide investigative fraud team. And what our enforcement teams do after a disaster area has been contained is they are some of the first responders who go into these areas and inform and educate the homeowners and property owners about the right way to clear debris and how to reconstruct with licensed contractors. Too many times unlicensed people will come into these areas and act like they're going to help out people and do the work for them, and they'll just take the people's money and you'll never see them again. So licensed contractors are a must in these areas because they have been trained, they have been held to a higher standard, and they absolutely have been tested in their areas of expertise. The other thing too is if when you hire someone who's unlicensed and they are hurt on your property, you're going to assume even more damage after having lost everything else at your property in these disasters. The other message was simply to tell unlicensed people to stay out of the El Dorado and Amador County areas. The security and the enforcement and investigations have been stepped up, and the statewide investigative fraud team as well as the county DA's offices are going to be watching these areas and are fully prepared to prosecute people. In a lot of cases, people will come into the area, and even though they'll tell you they're unlicensed, they'll say, well, I'll be your consultant. Well, if the person actually bids a job for you, hires subcontractors, oversees and supervises the project, brings in any workers, they're considered to be a contractor, and they absolutely have to be state licensed.
Yeah, the irreplaceable family albums. I've got pictures.
Thanks.
Of
Appreciate it.
gas or
Yeah,
petrol,
it's
is
the
that
tank.
what it is? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep, I gave him my card, and Tom will be out here and he's approached. Call me and
Yeah. Well, I got to try and find that one.